Hello everyone. This time we'll learn about ABBYY Form Designer. This tool comes handy with the ABBYY package and is very useful as you are able to design forms that are ready for computers to be read. So just let's get started. As soon as you open, you have a choice here to create a form. Just click on Form Wizard and it's give you different choices of what should be the size, whether you want to be a portrait form or a landscape one. So let's keep it portrait. Next, it asks you in what form, like what should be your type. So you can keep it as black and white or the gray dropout form. So people prefer gray dropout form because it's much more helpful for computer reading algorithms to identify the form. You can even keep it as a black and white. Then next, and it will ask you if you want like some basic elements, like you want a form title, you need some kind of a identifier, a barcode, and any kind of pattern that you will be making it in English or not. So let's keep it. And so like this thing that I just checked gives you, if you noticed here, this adds a line to it how the form should be filled. So let's keep this thing. And then if you need some of the basic elements, for example, you can keep like the first name, company name, and email, and Abby will prepare it for you. Let's finish. Okay, so if you notice, like we have a barcode down below, we have some black squares as well. These are very much helpful for computer algorithms to identify and read forms. And this is like, how about you say, as an instruction that the form should be filled in capital letters only from A to Z and 1 to 9 with a 0. And for the checkboxes, you should tick it or give it a cross. And the fields that we supplied, so we have the first name, company name, and the email. So let's just add few more fields to it. So let's just add a last name to it. Click on entry field, click here, drag it a little bit, and to increase the cells, click here and drag it as well. Double click here, and you'll be in the edit mode. You can say last name, and let's say I need to have a date as well. I click on date field, click here, and I have a choice to create a date field. It's just change the markers here, and I can even change the date format to YYMMDD. I even have a choice for separators. For name fields also, I can change the marking to this. For company ones, for email, I know it will be longer. Let me just drag it. Now let's just add a checkbox. Let's just add a numeric field like phone number. And you know the phone numbers are like 10 digits long. Let's just drag a little bit. Okay. Now we can even add a table very quickly. Click here. Column names. You can click like the city, address, click OK, and even you can add a few column names if you know. And and you can even add the rows. Let's just make it a 4. Click OK, and you have a table prepared. You can even add a barcode if you need, add a picture, a rectangle, and a lot more things you can add. So just by doing these little things, you can create a complete form which will be much easier for computer algorithms to identify as well as extract information out of it. Lastly, we'll try to save this form. Let me just name it as my first form underscore one. Save it so that in future I can modify it, and I can even export this form as an image file. Let's just save it. And if you guys see how these forms look like in an image form, so it's like this. Let's zoom in a little bit. You have all your fields here. That's all for it. Thanks everyone.